What is going on, guys? B-Man27 here, and welcome back to another video. Today, I got Mod 2 Monday number 6 rolling out for you. Hopefully you had a pretty good Monday. Mine wasn't actually that bad. I wasn't very tired this morning for some reason. I'm not even really sure why. So yeah, today we got number 6. I can't believe I've actually been doing this for 7 weeks now. Like, I missed 1 week, and I actually said last week that I might, skip this week because there hasn't been a whole ton of mods that are actually decent enough to put on this video. But I was wrong. This week there's actually a good amount of mods that were pretty good, and I think that deserve a spot on this list. So yeah, I'm not skipping this week. Maybe next week. I'm not sure. I'm sure that there will be a few Thanksgiving mods, but I'm not sure if I'll actually have an episode next week, and it's after Thanksgiving anyways. But yeah, anyways, Mod 2 Monday number 6, here we go. Alright, so this first one, I don't really want to spend a whole ton of time on it because it's kind of not that significant, but it is the hard mode mod. It's very similar to the easy mode mod I featured last week, but it makes things harder instead of easier, hence the name hard mode. It does things like just make zombies faster, there's more zombies per round and all that kind of stuff. Makes them stronger, you have less health, that kind of stuff. But it also actually disables perks, gobblegums, and mystery box. You can still get them from in-game things like plants from Zetsubo or fruit or whatever or something like that, but just not from the machines or whatever themselves. So yeah, that's basically just the entirety of the mod. I'm not even gonna have gameplay for this. It just doesn't really matter that much. It's just a simple thing I wanted to add in because it's basically the same thing as the easy mode mod as last week, except it makes things harder. So the second mod I'm actually going to be featuring today is the Shadow Moses Island mod. Now it's actually like the place from Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes for the GameCube. I don't really know how accurate this map is. I mean, I haven't really ever played this game. In fact, I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game. All I know is that's the game where Snake is from, and my brother's always Snake in Super Smash Bros. But yeah, I'd assume it's pretty accurate because, I mean, why would they change it very much? I mean, maybe a little bit to make it a more suitable zombies map. So yeah, there's actually all of the 7 common perks in the mod tool maps. It's actually got the Revelations camo. I wish it actually had the Gorog Trophy one because I think that one's the best. It's got all the Gorog Trophy weapons and stuff in it, which I actually think is standard now. I don't know if you can, that's optional or not. I mean, if it was optional, I mean, why would you not have it in? It's got a ton of textures from the Metal Gear Solid game. Again, I've never played it, so I don't really know how accurate these textures are. I mean, it seems pretty nice. I mean, the textures aren't perfect or anything, but it still looks decent, and it's a visually decent mod. When I first clicked on this mod, I didn't actually know it was from Metal Gear Solid, so I probably would have put that in here anyways, because it seemed like a well-made mod, which is nice because it doesn't 100% rely on a branded name to get popularity. One really cool thing and interesting thing is that they actually spent a lot of time on the lore, and it follows with the game, I believe. I mean, it says it does. It has lore relating to the game, so I'm just gonna assume it does. It's just a simple mod. If you're a Metal Gear Solid fan, this is probably gonna be your favorite mod. So it's a pretty nice mod, got all the standard features and such. Enough to make it onto Mod Tool Mondays number 6. Alright, so this next one is actually pretty cool. So someone actually made the Alexandria city or town or whatever area from the Walking Dead show and put it into zombies. It actually seems pretty good. I'm not exactly sure how accurate it is since I haven't really watched The Walking Dead since beginning of season 5, and honestly I didn't really pay much attention to it ever anyways. It's a pretty nice song Easter egg if you find the 3 shootable skulls. It's got all the usual perks, including Widow's Wand. It's actually pretty nice because Widow's Wand is obviously a pretty good perk. It's got the classic Kino der Toten teleporters for going to different places, and of course it's got custom wall buys. I think that's the standard in most maps now. A lot of maps have wall buyable ray gun Mark 3s and stuff, and of course PPSHs for 5,000 points. They're really expensive. It's not as extensive of a remake as the Metal Gear Solid one was, and it couldn't really stand alone without the Walking Dead name. I mean, it's a decent map. If it would have been released earlier in the very early stages of mod tools, it would be way more popular without the brand name. But since it's got the brand name of The Walking Dead, a lot of bigger YouTubers or whatever are going to be ending up playing it. Final thoughts, I think it's a pretty good map, but it wouldn't really be able to stand alone without the Walking Dead name, as it isn't that good, but it would still be good enough that it's a playable map. map. It's not just like someone's box map that they shouldn't have even added into the Steam Workshop anyways. The last map of today is definitely the coolest looking one, and that is the 115 Caves. Just by looking at the screenshots in the Steam Workshop, you already know it's going to be a good map just by the way it looks. Like, it's got a cool cave area, and like the sky textures actually look really cool. It has a similar feel to the Origins, so it's like it seems like kind of an Origins remake. Sort of like in a way, but it isn't really an Origins remake. It even has a lot of the same weapons, like it's got the KSG, MP40, the Mauser, and the version of the MP40 that it has is actually the one from Origins. Just by looking at the update count, you can tell that it gets updated a lot, and as they add more assets, they will likely add it into this map as well. Especially since, surprisingly, this is the person's first map. And usually when you only have one map that you've worked on, you usually spend all your time working on that instead of other maps. Now, debatably, the coolest thing is that it actually has a boss fight in it. It's actually really cool, and not a whole lot of maps have a boss fight, so this is like one aspect that makes the map unique. It's got soul boxes, custom round music. It even has a music box with tons of songs from the campaign and zombies in general. They plan to add in Electric Cherry, which I think is pretty cool. I can't really think of any other mod that has Electric Cherry, even though I think that there actually is. It has a zombies counter, of course. Any good zombies map, of course, has to have a zombies counter. Like, I get so used to having maps having a zombies counter, and then I play a map without one, and it just feels really weird. So yeah, that is all for today's Mod Tool Mondays number 6. Hope you enjoyed, and go ahead and go check out all the mods in the description. Hopefully I remember to do that before I actually make the video public, because last time I made it public before I put those in the description, and yeah, I think it's actually the Halloween one that I still haven't put the ones in the description to, but I mean, I'm not going to anymore because that's a later episode and people aren't really going to watch it, especially since it's the Halloween one and that's like over and stuff. So yeah, I really wanted to add in a Thanksgiving mod, but I haven't really found one. I mean, as Thanksgiving rolls around, probably Wednesday or Thursday, it's gonna come out. I swear there's gonna be one that comes out, whether it's just like a Thanksgiving dinner or like something related to turkeys. You always win zombies. Where are you at, dude? You always have like a ton of mods relating to holidays and stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, then don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.